Yeah. What's goody? What's goody? We are live, setting up. We talking about week 8, the results of this chaotic, crazy ass week. Games that I didn't think was going to go how it was going to go. Endings that I did not see coming. Preview week 9, and week 9 is the halfway point for me. So you know what that means? It's time to, if the playoffs start today, how will it look? And we're gonna get that look. Also, not that much news to talk about, but it is a big one in what I'm about to bring up. So please bear with me, and we will get. Also, not that much news. Yes, you heard me twice. Oh, um. But just bear with me a little bit, and then we're gonna start this show. Again, if you want to come on, I will send you an invite. We could talk about some football, especially like I said, this crazy ass week has been. And we still got one undefeated team. You know who that is. So without further ado, I think I'm done here. I got comment on stuff. Make sure everybody sees or hears and stuff. Come on here. That's on that one. Let's see what I could do on the other one. Uh-huh. Yeah, we want to start this real quick, real fast, in a hurry. All right. I think I'm done here. So, without any further ado, let's do this damn thing. And let's start by looking at my ugly mug. What's going on, true believers? This is your boy, Enforcer, Mr. Attention Getter. We have made it to episode 9. We go talk about, or should I say, recap this crazy, chaotic week 8. Also, we're gonna talk about get ready for week 9. But as I said, week 9 is the halfway point. So guess what we gonna be talking about if the playoffs start today? Because this is where we separate the, I guess, the contenders from the pretenders. And unfortunately, my damn Giants is on the pretender side. Hell, they're not even the pretenders. They just dreamers at this point. But yes. As always, I must advertise a little bit. I can't really advertise because the video don't look right. But here's a little peek at the store.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I say that we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.
Sorry, I will come up with a better commercial than that. But if you want to see it, actually, like I said, we got hoodies and all that other stuff. You just go to this link right here. You just go. It's easier to go to that link, not the other shit I had last time. I will send that to you personally, but that's the link right there. Write it down, take a picture, and then blah blah. Other than that, let's go before we get to week 8. Let's talk about injuries, trades, and signings. Yeah, we don't have that much as of recording, but we do got a big one. No diggity. Oh, so let's get to it. So let's just get to the trades first of all. The trades. The Chiefs just picked up a pass rusher. Like they need more fucking help. Um, got him from the Patriots, so he probably happy. He probably think he got an easy road to the Super Bowl. Good for him, I guess. Good for him. Um, then then the Ravens go out and get a receiver. Like I don't know what Carolina doing. Like y'all can't afford to be giving up weapons. Like what the fuck are you doing? But that's Carolina. So what you expect? Um, breaking news this week. Joe Flacco's come off the bench. He's gonna start again. I don't. I guess we would talk about it later when we get to that game. But Richardson tapped out. He literally tapped out in a game. Like no. There's not even a wrestling podcast. He tapped out. Um, and this is the big news. This is the injury that I got today. I know most of y'all heard about it. Mr. Diggs is out for the season. And it's crazy. Tore ACL. He's out for the season. I don't know if it's gonna hurt Houston or not. Like I said, with this young batch of quarterbacks we got now, from rookie to probably third, fourth year players. I don't know. But that's all I got as a recording. Again, when I get some more stuff, I will make short videos to put on my YouTube and my Facebook and my TikTok. So just keep following there. Yeah, so that's all we got for injuries, trades, and signings. So as American Nightmare would like to say, what do you want to talk about? So week 8, that's what we're going to talk about. Damn it, we're going to talk about week 8, and week 8 is how you say. Hold on, I kind of messed up a little bit. Week 8 is how you say National Tight End Day. That's right. National Tight End Day was last week, and damn it, it was a good one for tight ends. In fact, I think they broke a record on National Tight End Day of how many touchdowns they caught, which was I think was 17 or maybe 19. It was either 17 or 19. They broke it anyway. It don't matter. They broke it, and oh shoot, I fucked up. The Titans was showing off this week. They was. And we're gonna talk about some of the games that they was like racking up. But first things first, let me give them props. Let's give them their props right now. It was National Tight End Day. All those tight ends right there. I don't think they all probably caught a touchdown too, to be honest with you. Everybody in this picture right here. I know Kittles did. And we're gonna talk about that game. For some reason, the 49ers is the Cowboys' kryptonite, or at least Dak Prescott's kryptonite. That's okay. That's all right. We're going to talk about this. Thursday night football. Let's get it going. Thursday night football. Cooper, Mr. Kupp, and I'm not going to fuck with the other receiver name. I'm not going to fuck it up. Puka? That's all I know. That's Puka. They showed out. They looked, all the rumors of them trying to trade Kupp was this what it is, rumors. But the Rams came to play. They look like a whole different team when those two boys are out there playing ball. As Stafford looked like his elite self when they out there. Let's not forget I think it was the running back and got 2 touchdowns. That dude got a nose for the end zone. The Vikings, on the other hand, I said this last episode. This is where we're gonna find out how the Vikings is going to recover from their first loss. And what happened, they did not recover. But I am gonna say they got screwed on that safety. Ain't no kind of. They got screwed. That was a face mask that did not get called. The fucked up part is the referee was right there. So unless that referee is blind, legally blind, someone spit in his face, bleached or something, got in his eye, something. He was right there. Like how I'm looking at you right now is how close he was when that guy grabbed the face mask. And you know he knew he grabbed the face mask because the player reacted like he knew a flag was coming. And they didn't call it. They gave the Rams 2 points. Does that mean that they screwed them over? At that point, yeah, because it turned to a 10-point game. It was an 8-point game, and they had time to drive. But once they got the 2 points, you know what happens when the safety happens? The other team get the ball back, and that's what happened. That's the highlight of the game, actually. To be honest with you, Puka did come back. He went over 100 yards receiving. That's another highlight because again he came back from injury. So shout out to him on that. But let's get off of Thursday Night Football. And I'm gonna put this picture back up because it's national. Oh, I said let's get out of Thursday Night Football. Thank you. It was National Tight End Day, and they went ham Sunday. They went ham on Sunday, and let's get to Sunday. And why is this the first game I gotta get to? Detroit, I said this on here, I'm gonna say it again. This is not the same Detroit team that was a laughingstock of the NFL. These boys are savages. Don't get me wrong, Mr. Rudolph. You the first, I guess I could say the first quarter, you look like you was gonna hang with them, but that 2-back system that Detroit got, I guess they Montgomery also threw a touchdown pass to a tight end. Gibbs speed, good Lord. Montgomery power, good Lord. Goff is playing outstanding football this season. It reminds me when he was with the Rams, when the Rams were Super Bowl. Y'all know that boring ass Super Bowl with the Rams against New England. It reminded me of that guy during the season. So if he stays healthy, he is definitely in the conversation for MVP. Stay healthy and keep playing like this. He's definitely in the conversation. No doubt about it. But Detroit came in, they put 50 on the Titans. What is going on in Tennessee? Only a Tennessee fan, or hell, people in Tennessee need to tell me what the fuck going on in Tennessee for the Titans. 52-14. Good Lord. Next game. What a game. Why I say what a game for this is the Eagles find a way to win. They find a way. That's pretty much what I'm really being very very unbiased. You know, I got to tell you, gotta be truthful. The Eagles find a way to win, but this is what concerns me about the Eagles find a way to win. When is Hurts gonna realize he got a freaking offense that he can go ham on? You got Smith right there, who was pissed off that he only had one catch for a -1 yard last week. He showed out this game. Barkley gonna show out because he got something to prove, not just to his former team, but for the league to remember who the fuck he is. AJ Brown, beast. I don't know if him and Metcalf from the Seahawks got the same trainer, you know. And then you got their defense who smothered Chase. I don't know. Did Chase have a good No, Chase did not have a good game statistically. Look pedestrian out there. You know, Cincinnati look pedestrian. Period. I don't know if it's their coaching. I don't know what it is. One of my friends said it best. Zach has never been in division where he's second or third. Either he was first or he was last, and they are last in the division as of right now. I think. I gotta look at the record. We'll look at the records later. But Eagles went to Cincinnati. Went into the jungle and came out with a 20-point victory against the Bengals. Looking good in Fly Eagle Fly. I can't believe I said that, but I'm very unbiased, people. Next game, Atlanta ATL went into the creamsicle Tampa Bay Buccaneers. When I was a kid, I did not like the creamsicles. As an adult, you throwbacks if it's done correctly, like the Seahawks throwback, the Buccaneers throwback, especially when they wear it, it's like once in the blue moon. Those shoes look damn good, but they did not. This game could have went back. It was going back and forth. Could have went the Buccaneers' way. The difference is one play. I still say Winfield knocked that ball out before he hit before it crossed the plane, and should have been touchback. And I think if you take that touchdown off, we're talking about what 26 to 24. Buccaneers probably would have won that game. Probably. But they did not have the pylon cam, and the referee they said it showed no evidence, and they scored the touchdown. But Atlanta came into Tampa, and not only came into Tampa. Let's talk about Kirk Cousins throwing 8 touchdowns against the Buccaneers this year for a sweep. Down there 1,000 yards, almost 1,000 yards. Well, it was 800, 900. Still, almost 1,000 yards in just these 2 games. Kirk Cousins, if you want to get somebody MVP just for 2 games, Kirk Cousins is your MVP. But the Baker Mayfield, as much as I like Baker Mayfield, Mr. Chip on your shoulder, he came up short. Again, he did not have his number 1 or number 2 receiver. His running back was doing good. His running back was going through, but other than that, those 2 interceptions cost him, and that missed call by the referees definitely cost the Buccaneers. So again, congratulations to ATL, Hot Atlanta, who's also number 1 in their division now. I think I go back. We will find all of this out later. 31-26 goes to Atlanta. Next game, I was surprised at this game. Mr. Murray, who runs funny with the ball, came out with a 1-point victory in Miami. West Coast team, come all the way to the East Coast. Y'all already know the story. And picking up the victory. I'm also surprised that Tua learned how to slide. He got a standing ovation for sliding. If I'm lying, I'm flying. This motherfucker got a standing ovation from the Miami crowd for sliding, because this history. He need to learn this shit. He need to learn how to slide. He need to learn how to go out of balance, because you're not that guy. I mean, trust me, he's going to do it out of instinct, athlete instinct. He's going to go straight and try to dive for the first down. Forget that motherfucker. You just had like I don't know how many concussions. Chill out. But I know that Waddle is happy to see him. I know Tyreek Hill is happy to see him. The running game looked good, but it was not enough. The Cardinals coming to Miami, tank Tank Connor. That's why I'm gonna keep on calling him Tank. Ran through the Miami Dolphins. Murray run around like Frank Tarkenton and doing his thing. And if y'all know who Frank Tarkenton is, then y'all too young for me. Y'all go watch NFL films, damn it. You know who Frank Tarkenton is. He did his thing. Kurt Murray looked like a #1 draft pick overall, a good one. So they came out with a victory in Miami. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll find out later. I think they're in first place. So that was exciting. This game right here, next game. Green Bay comes into Jacksonville and escape with a victory. And the reason why I say escape, I will say this as I'm biased shit. Fuck Ingram. Ingram caught this pass to tie the game. Shout out to Bisbee, Tank Bisbee for the Jacksonville Jaguars. All that. But fuck that. All right. That pass Lawrence gave to Ingram. Ingram jumped over 2 Packers and one-handed that catch. What's going on, Derek? Yep, they escaped. You agree with me? Good God. But it's crazy to me how he escaped that. And then they just went down. They just went. It was. I'm not going. Ingram could. He never. I don't want to say he probably never had a chance to did that shit with us, but that was a nice ass catch and tied the game. But it left a lot of time on the clock, and it showed that Love is his veins is ice cold because I think he had a nice throw in that drive to get to the field goal range, and then they scored and the game was over. So Jacksonville did all that for nothing. The defense let them down. Not saying they didn't try, but they let them down. And God bless them. But the Packers escaped Jacksonville just like the Cardinals escaped Miami. I told you it's a chaotic week, and we didn't get nowhere yet because watch this next game. Cleveland beat the Ravens. Famous Jameis Winston looked like Jameis Winston from Florida State. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Jameis Winston played like the Heisman Trophy winner in Florida State this game. The Ravens was favored to win this, of course they was. But oh my God, they look pedestrian as fuck. Do you see that hit? That King Henry, the man that would run over people, dragging people, stiff arming people this whole damn year, he got walloped in this game. The Browns, that touchdown pass by I think the last one, he went over 300 yards. Winston went over 300 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Right. I told you this week was chaotic, and he outshined Lamar Jackson. And I'm going to hit you another stat. I hate to do this because he's hurt, but Deshaun Watson, started 13, 14, 15, 16. I think, 13 games. No, I'm sorry. 13 games. He didn't throw not one 300-yard game. Winston comes in, throws 300 yards. Of course, his tight end, National Tight End Day, scored I think 1 and 2 of those touchdowns, and he comes in and outshined the reigning MVP. Yes. I'm sorry. I know you want. I know we went back. We're going back to that game. Yes, he did. Josh juked the shit out of somebody, broke his fucking ankles. But this game right here was wild, and Cleveland comes out the winner. The The Cleveland Browns beat the original Cleveland Browns. That's right. I said it. I ain't scared. Everybody know Baltimore Ravens was the original Cleveland Browns. So this Cleveland Browns beat they ass. You know the city don't like Baltimore for that reason. Art Modell, I don't think is he in the Hall of Fame? Who knows? Who cares? Next game. The New York Jets. You know, it was just a bad weekend for New York sports teams, period. But the New York Jets, let's go with them first because they are first right now. Had this game in the bag. They outperformed them yardage wise. They didn't turn over the ball. They should have walked out of here with a victory. Where the Jets fucked up? I don't know. I can't answer that. But they walked out of Foxborough the losers. And here's my trivia question. When was the last time the Jets swept the Patriots? I don't remember. I can't remember. I think I had an afro when they swept the Patriots. I don't remember. And it was on a little winning streak against the Patriots. What, two-game winning streak? But that's one victory from last year and the victory from this year. They had not swept the Patriots. And the Patriots, let me wrong. This game something had to give because the Jets is on a losing streak. The Patriots been on a losing streak since week 1. Something had to give. But goddamn, you outperformed the Patriots the whole damn game. The whole game. And you held them under 200 yards. How did they still win? The defense did their fucking job, except for the last fucking damn drive, of course. But I don't know. And the Jets got a shitload of talent. You got a Hall of Fame quarterback who still has not thrown over 300 yards since 2022. You just got Adams, who should know the playbook by now. You still got Garrett Wilson. You still got Breece Hall. What's his name? Number 10, who caught the Hail Mary. So you got your receiver core. You got to remember that your defense is not that bad. Like once you start developing a drive, you see the Jets defense is great. Especially they got Riddick with them, pass rusher. So I don't know what to say. I really don't. Only my brother, one and only, could tell me more. But it is what it is. Jets, Foxborough, losers, 25-22. Next game. This man right here. You see that young man right there is the future. I'm sorry, Patrick, but I don't know how long you go last, but once this dude gets an actual squad, Houston is a contender, by the way. But once he knows he got a squad, which I think he do. Mixon, I don't know how the Bengals let him go, but Mixon is a difference maker, man. That dude is a difference maker. But they escaped with this shit too. That told you how crazy this week was. Houston escaped Indianapolis. Now, I told you earlier that Richardson tapped out. It's video footage of him literally doing this to his helmet. Not like his head's itching. And you know how girls do this? No, he tapped out. So now we got Joe Flacco going to start next week. I want to know if he hurt. They're not reporting that he hurt or not. So again, keep your eye out. I will put it up if it comes out. But this man right here, there's nothing more I can say. Him, Mixon, Diggs, who is out for the season. That's 2 receivers because I think Nick Collins is out for a couple weeks. But Houston still found a way to win. So shout out to Houston on that. And they sweep the Colts. I'm sorry, that was not Indianapolis. They was at home, I think. I'm sorry. They was not at Indianapolis. They was home. But they swept Indianapolis 23-20. Next game. Yes, Lord. I say that with furious vengeance. If you thought the Broncos was gonna lose this game to the Panthers, you got another thing coming. I think this actually their first home victory, to be honest with you. This is their first home victory, but Bo Nix he knows how to win people. And once I told you, once he learned that playbook, he's gonna play Bo Nix football. And Bo know how to win. Yeah, I used to say Bo Jackson, but he's the new Bo. But Bo know how to win, and they won. Now the only thing I want to talk about in front of this game is the aftermath, or is it during the game? A corner from the Panthers got mad at Sean Payton, accusing him of running up the score. You see the score is 28-14. I don't know how he run up the score. It's 28-14, bro. And Sean Payton did not back down. He said, "Do better." He told him to do better. So hey, it is what it is. But the Broncos go home, stay home as a winner. They beat the Panthers. Okay, cool. They beat the Panthers 28-14. It's, like I said, it's not that much to write home about, except for that little headline. Next game, rivalry. 27-20. These motherfuckers find a way to win. They escaped. Las Vegas. Like, I don't know what you gotta do to stop these motherfuckers. Like, and they added more shit. They got Hopkins, now they got another pass rusher. Like, these motherfuckers don't need more help, but they get more help. So Kansas City goes in there in Las Vegas. You thought Las Vegas was gonna, at least bring it, which they did. Let me not like disrespect, because they did. They as you see the score indicate they brung it to them, but a little bit too late, That's all I can say about that game. Kansas City, by the way, is still the only undefeated team in the NFL. Next game. Laddie. You see, that's Laddie right there. Laddie showed his butt off. You don't know who Laddie is. You just don't watch college football. Laddie is from Georgia, and he did not have a touchdown all season. He waits to the Saints game to score 2 touchdowns, and the way he did it was straight up Laddie. So they beat the Saints, who's on one hell of a losing streak. After starting 2-0, they just lost a 6th game in a row. What is happening in New Orleans? Now, granted, Carr is hurt. Derek Carr is hurt, and they got their rookie quarterback from the University of Oklahoma, but you still got Alvin, who just signed an extension in his contract, so he wants to stay a Saint. And now you got to put the ball in his hand. He got to carry the Saints offense. So it took Carr come back, at least to Carr come back. But this losing streak, I don't think I ever seen anything like this. How they was 2-0. I don't think I never saw anything like this. Like, when they was 2-0, it looked like they was a higher power offense, and now that high power offense disappeared. So, but the winners, the Chargers, 26-8. Next game, in the wild, wet, rainy Seattle, Buffalo beat the Seahawks. And it was crazy because it was one wild play where Josh lost the ball and then he fumbled it for the first down. Yeah, he lost the ball. He got accidentally kicked forward, and his teammate got it for the first down. But Mr. Cook right there, Mr. James Cook, was the MVP of this game. He was running all around the Seahawks. The Seahawks. So that's pretty much all I can tell you on the Seahawks. Did not look like the Seahawks. Geno did not look like himself. Walker tried in the first half, but then he disappeared in the second half. But Buffalo came in there to win. Buffalo got the win. Buffalo destroyed them, beat them by 21. So there you go, 31-10, Buffalo. Oh no, we will switch that. Excuse you, because we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this game. This is my game. Well, my moment of the week. My moment of the week. Simple fact is, if you go on your social media, you just go on YouTube. This is trending. The Hail Mary in the DMV. This is trending. And that's also, let me just say this. That boy Daniel's good. Even with a hurt rib, to throw a Hail Mary 60 to 70 yards and get it for the win, that boy good. That boy good. But the Bears, now let's say this let's keep real. The Bears defense was good this whole game. They kept them a minimum. As you see, 18. It was less than that, right? Then Williams almost walked away with the victory. Again, they had a late drive. I think they had like 35 seconds left. And then Daniel showed why he is favored. Excuse me. Okay. He is favored for MVP. Well, rookie of the year at least. But that Hail Mary was beautiful. That throw was awesome. And the fact that I forgot his name, Dan or Dan from ESPN, the one that when he played quarterback, he ran in out the back of the end zone. He did it perfect though. He acknowledged like, they had someone in the back, they had someone in the front, just in case someone tried to smack it. It was a perfect setup. And the fucked up part is some more video from that Hail Mary where the guy that actually tipped the ball in the Hail Mary was taunting the crowd before and during the play. And he the one tipped it. And touchdown. And then after you see him taunting, you see him sitting on the floor like, what the fuck happened? And there was some sportsmanship. Someone said, get your ass up, man. You played a good game, blah blah. But that Hail Mary was it. It was it. And I wish I could show you on here. I do have a short on my YouTube and a short on my TikTok of that play. But Washington with the dub. Chaotic week. What next game? And this game, boy, howdy. Cowboys 49ers. I don't know. Can Dak beat the 49ers? Dak is feeling like how Steve Young used to feel when he faced the Cowboys. He got the weapons. CeeDee Lamb. You got Cook. You got the weapons. What's going on? And don't get me wrong, I think they had to lead the first half though. They had to lead, but then Kittles couldn't stop. Number 31, their rookie running back, which now that means y'all got the 49ers got 3 running backs. 3. One CMC comeback on Mason, and now this motherfucker. It was crazy. Samuels was he just coming back after he was sick. Like we said, Brandon's out for the year. They didn't have all these weapons, but they still found a way to win. And again, crazy. Now Cowboys, I don't know what to say about the Cowboys. And I'm not trying to be, oh, you just don't like the Cowboys. No, I don't know what to say about the Cowboys. They got, as always, has the talent. What is the fucking problem? Jerry Jones. What's the fucking problem? Jerry Jones. I don't know. But they need to get it together because Washington is taking this division. The Eagles is right behind them, and Cowboys, you in the basement, or at least on the stairs, while the Giants in the basement. And speak of the Giants, next game, last night, it looked good for a minute. Now it looked good. It was 9-9. The defense, both sides of both defenses was playing hardball and stuff like that. But then the second half hit, and Russell remembered who the fuck he is, and Russell had a nice. First of all, it was not even Russell. It was Austin. Austin with the punt return that blew it away. Then Russell with a nice touch pass to Austin. On the bright side for us as Giants was our Tracy. Tracy did a nice, I think it was 45-yard touchdown run, and then after that, he's on concussion protocol right now. But Daniel Jones, man, something got to give. Something got to fucking give, man. And I don't have the power as a hell. That's fine. The fan base don't have the power except for not showing up until his ass gone. But he either got to get better or he got to go. He got to go. It's time to put Drew. It's time to put Drew Lock in. It's time to put DeVito. Jones is done. He's cooked. As Carmelo Hayes would say, put the fries in the bag. You done. But the Steelers, and my mama will love her Steelers. My uncle loved their Steelers. And as you saw the picture last night, I got both of them right here. Steelers right here. Steelers won, so it is what it is. But now hold on. That's the last game of week 8. And we about to get ready for week 9. But before we do that, if the playoffs started today, this is how it will look. So in the AFC, number 1 seed right now, of course, is Kansas City. In the NFC, the number 1 seed is Detroit. Your number 2 seed in the AFC is the Houston Texans, which they will be facing if the playoffs started right now. They face the Los Angeles Chargers. In the NFC, the number two seed is Washington, and they will face their rival Eagles, the 7th seed. Number 3 seed in the AFC is the Steelers, and the Steelers will be facing their rivals, the 6th seed, the Ravens. In the NFC, the number 3 seed is Atlanta. Atlanta will be facing Minnesota right now. And the 4th seed in the AFC is Buffalo, and they will be facing Denver right now. And in the NFC, the Cardinals, who I said earlier is no one in the division, will be facing the Packers. That's how the playoffs will be looking if it started right now. So let's go to these standings then. AFC first. AFC after week 8. This is your standings. Buffalo is just running away with the division right now. The only way they can fuck up if they fuck up. And a miracle happened between between the Dolphins, the Patriots, and the Jets. In the North, the Pittsburgh Steelers got a game lead over the Ravens. Cincinnati 3-5, Cleveland 2-6. In the South, Houston got a 2-game lead on the Colts after they swept them, and Jacksonville is 2-6. Tennessee is 1-6, and the West, of course, Kansas City 7-0. They got a 2.5-game lead over the Broncos, 5-3. The Chargers 4-3, and the Lonely Raiders are 2-6. Let's go to the NFC. In the East, Washington got a game and a half. Game and a half lead on Washington, 6-2. The Eagles are 5-2. Cowboys 3-4. My Lonely Giants are 2-6. The North, Detroit. They put this in perspective. In the North, everybody's still above 500. Okay. In the North, Detroit 61, who got a half game lead on the Packers. Packers 6-2. Vikings 5-2. Chicago is 4-3. In the South, the Falcons, who just swept the Buccaneers and got sole possession, a game lead over the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are 4-4. New Orleans 2-6. The Panthers are 1-7. In the West, this is weird, but the Cardinals are in first place because they beat the 49ers. 4-4. San Francisco 4-4. Seahawks 4-4. Rams 3-4. That's gonna be a tight ass race. Okay, so we got that out the way. Let's get ready for Week 9. Week 9. Here's your lineup. San Francisco and Pittsburgh got buys. Happy Halloween. This is gonna be funny. In MetLife Stadium, CJ in Houston comes to Jersey, and they facing the Jets. And on Halloween, the Jets should wear their Color Rush outfits. Anyway, November 3rd is the rest of the schedule. Dallas at Atlanta, Miami at Buffalo, Las Vegas, Cincinnati, Chargers at Cleveland, New England at Tennessee, Denver at Baltimore, Washington coming to MetLife, 1 o'clock. Get that shit over with. New Orleans against the Panthers, Jacksonville against Philly. So I'm gonna get to that for a minute. Chicago against Arizona, Detroit at Green Bay. I guess this will be a test because we'll talk about that when I get down there. Rams at Seattle, the Colts at Minnesota. Now I gotta ask this question before I get to the Monday night game. Reason why? Originally, it was Jacksonville and Philly for Sunday Night Football, and they changed it to Minnesota and Indianapolis. So, everybody in your head, why? You remember that big ass comeback? That big comeback, was it last year? That big ass comeback, Minnesota came back and like a huge comeback. I think it was like 30 something points, 33, 30, 35 points, and they came back and beat Indianapolis. Well, this is I think this is why. And Minnesota actually got winning record, so they switched it. I don't know why, because Philly against Jacksonville was not a great look to have on Sunday Night Football. So I know they could do that during the season, but they did. So Monday Night Football, Tampa Bay against Kansas City. Oh my God. Super Bowl rematch. One of the Super Bowl that Patrick Mahomes wished he could have. He lost to Tom Brady. So let's get to it. My bold prediction. First of all, key matchups to me is pretty much Detroit versus Green Bay. The battle for first place in the North. Miami and Buffalo, because that's where Tua got hurt the first time was against Buffalo. Now he's gonna go in cold ass Buffalo. That's my son. And I think that's the only key games I got. And of course, Kansas City against Tampa Bay, because that might be the time they lose. Never know. So let's go to bold predictions before I get out of here. Bold predictions. Thursday night football. I'm going with Houston against the Jets. I could be wrong. Like I said, I think Adams knows the playbook now, but Houston is Houston. So Houston will win that one. I'm going with Atlanta against Dallas. Yeah, I'm going Atlanta against Dallas. I'm going with Buffalo. Going with Buffalo for the Miami game. Going with Cincinnati to beat the Raiders. I'm going with the Chargers to beat Cleveland. I'm going with New England to beat Tennessee. Ooh, this is gonna be good. I'm sorry. I'm going with Baltimore to beat Denver. I'm very low to my Giants, but I'm not stupid. Washington go beat the Giants. I'm going with the Saints to beat Carolina. Something got to give. Philly to beat Jacksonville. Cardinals to beat Chicago. This is where it gets interesting. I'm going with Detroit to beat Green Bay in Lambeau. Everybody's healthy. I'm going with the Rams to beat Seattle. And I'm going with Minnesota to beat the Colts. And I'm going upset City. Nope, no, I'm not. Kansas City's going to beat Tampa Bay. Yep, and that is all she wrote. So this week I was doing this solo. I probably will have a co-host next week. I probably don't, because I might have to do an early show. Again, my job is fucking with me, but I might do an early show. It's election day next week, so I might do an early show. But until then, I'm your boy Enforcer, Mr. Attention Getter. Please keep an eye out on my YouTube page. Go to my TikTok, which is Mr. Attention Getter, at Mr. Attention Getter. Actually, is the you can find me at. You go on the podcast Facebook page. Also see Mr. Attention Getter on it. Please like, share, subscribe for the YouTube page. And that's all she wrote. Peace. Where is my thank you? Okay, there it is. Peace.